Hi, this is Alan Rada with RE Broker. I'm the president of Opercom Marketing and function as a VP of Business Development for RE Broker. And I just want to tell you how excited I am about our webinar today. We are going to get down where the rubber meets the road. We're going to talk about how to do it. That is working on your business and help you to grow your business, going after one of the most absolute reliable streams of leads. 95% of these leads flip over and are looking for a real estate agent to list their properties. Just a little bit about my background. Some of you already know who I am, but I'm a long-term successful businessman and started several companies. The last company that I started, we built into a market leader, sold to a NASDAQ company in 2011. And really at this stage of my career, the thing that really fires my jets, that excites me, is helping people to become successful. And so I love what I'm doing. And we've worked very hard, a lot of preparation. As you're going to see, we're going to have to move at a fast pace because we have a whole lot of ground to cover in this webinar. And so I just am looking forward to you enjoying the success as you work your business, as you work your real estate business. So without any further introduction, I just want to dive into our presentation, our webinar presentation, our slide presentation, I should say. And so we're turning it on right now, and that will come up on the screen. So today we're talking about part 3 of how to consistently make more money as a real estate agent. And today we're going to talk about how to develop a complete marketing plan. We're not going to talk about it. We are going to hand you on a silver platter. We have done all the work. Our marketing department has been working overtime. And I got to just give kudos to Sarah, my assistant. Amazing amount of work that we've been able to put together for you to help you effectively market your business and really start generating the kinds of leads that will make you successful. By the way, quick shout out to our sponsor, RE Broker, without which we could not have done all the research that they funded and all put together this quality presentation. By the way, one of the things I appreciate, we've gotten a lot of positive feedback on our webinars, is people saying to us, this is so doable, it's so practical. And you know what? That's exactly the sweet spot we want to be, is make this so doable and practical for you as an agent. So RE Broker, an amazing company, really hard to believe, in over 100 new agents every single month are joining. In January, we could top 150 new agents, unprecedented in the industry. Of the people are catching news of what we're doing, how we're helping agents to grow, and how we're maximizing their commissions with really the best reliable plan, coupled with the best support and service, coupled with the best training in the industry. So we think we've got a very exciting offering for people who want to really become real estate professionals. So we also have guests today. Want to welcome them. By the way, we started this series with 6 key principles for realtor success. Last time we talked about 2 key market niches to fill your pipeline. We're going to build on last month's webinar. And today we're talking about how to build and execute a complete market strategy. And a huge, coming up in early March, a huge secret source of leads and 2 key business systems that will help you to build your business, and how to data mine and how to capture leads by running ahead of the pack. And that's really what it's all about, is running ahead of the pack. Now, just revisiting for those of you who might be new, and reminding for those who've been here before, we have a 6-fold strategy to help grow our agents, because you know what? We are not just real estate agents. We are business people. We have to grow in the key areas of business competency if we're going to be top producers in our industry, or even medium producers, where we can consistently get the kind of revenues, kind of transactions. So ongoing education, we have to be a lifelong learner. Time management, you know, it's how we spend our time. You can have an agent that's working their heart out, but they're spending their time in the wrong way. And we'll talk about that in just another moment. Motivational management, not just managing your time, but managing yourself. When you're in independent sales, when you're an independent small business person, it's the easiest, most vulnerable place to be, to begin to lose motivation. And you know what? Motivated agents are the ones. So learning how to stay motivated. We'll be doing some training on that actually next month as well in our next webinar. Then lead generation. Boy, this is kind of the the heart and soul of what it is to be able to grow your business effectively. And the fifth area is contact management. If we understand anything about being in the real estate business, it's that we are in the people business. And then finally, business strategies, and we are going to talk about some powerful strategies today that are very, very practical, learnable, doable, accomplishable for you as a real estate agent. Now, without any further delay, let's just focus, come back to this ongoing education. Our mantra is continually this: real estate is a business that can and must be learned. When I talk to $1 million producers, and I've talked to a lot of them, I've listened to a lot of them, I've heard their stories, and you know what? They all talk about the fact of when they really began to learn the business. You know, it's not the smartest, it's not the prettiest. It really is people who just learn the business and the fundamentals of the business. And that's what we are here to teach you, how to be a great business person. So we do the constant research. We stay on top of the latest trends. We attend cutting edge seminars all over the place, and we pay good money. And we distill the best information that we find into every webinar, not just information, but practical strategies that help you to actually be implementable to build your business. Now, I want to talk about time management for a moment. We talked a couple of webinars ago about this whole concept and this key success principle. Always spend at least 51, most of your time. And I'll tell you, a lot of top producers are spending 75% of their time working on their business and less working in your business. What do we mean by this too? For those of you who weren't there, you know, working in your business can be buried with transacting documents. I can tell you that I've not talked to a top producer yet who does not say, get a TC coordinator to handle your transaction documents. Absolutely critical. In fact, we offer free transaction services, services for those who use our preferred mortgage vendor. Absolutely free, no cost to you. So there's no reason to get buried in that stuff. Client support. I know top producers who basically say they drop clients. These are qualified buyers. They drop them because they're taking too much of their time. They're high maintenance working, and they get stuck working in their business, and they know where the bang for the buck is working on there. Answering emails, data entry. What's working on your business? Well, it's prospecting. Where's the next sale going to come from? Networking, building those relationships. Today, we're zeroing in on marketing, a comprehensive marketing plan. We're helping you to work on your business today and not get buried in your business, and that's where you're going to find the greatest gain for you in your professional development. And then implementing systems. We'll be dealing with that in our March webinar when we're talking about key systems. I can't wait to show you in early March 2 key free business systems that will revolutionize your, and they're free, revolutionize your real estate business. Now, so let's move on now to lead generation. We come back to, and we're focusing on this idea, look, don't just ask for a fish, but learn how to catch them. And how do we do that? Well, we create a niche. And today we're continuing on this idea of a for sale by owner niche. What's a niche? Here's the definition: intentionally creating a narrow brand or brands that allow more specific market impact. Now, here's another takeaway. You never catch all the fish in the pond with the same lure. I don't know if any of you are fish people, but I tell you, I've got a tackle box filled with all kinds of lures, and I'm not catching them with one lure, I run another lure. We are going to give you 14 different lures over an 8-week period to catch all the fish that can be caught. So how do you do this? Well, I'll tell you what. You create a comprehensive, multi-dimensional market plan. Now, here's the definition of a comprehensive marketing plan: a plan that connects the target market, hear me now, that utilizes many contacts using what? Different means. So many contacts, different means. So let's just drive in and talk about this. First of all, your competition is weak. Less than 3% of realtors ever follow up on a mailer. 74% never follow up on any market initiative. But here is the market truth. Are you ready? We talked about this before. Consistent sales results require 5 to 7 different contacts. Now, I've got another news flash for you. Stand out from the pack. How? Well, research indicates marketing that reaches your target market 10 plus times can double your results. We're going to give you 14 ways and multi-dimensional ways, different means, to touch a key target market that is a huge, consistent, and it can double your results. Why do you think Pepsi or Coca-Cola is always on TV? Why do you think people are always advertising? Why? Because they understand that marketing, it's 10 plus times can double the results, because marketing is not a quick fix. Marketing is an investment that takes time to happen, and it takes multiple channels. Now, this is the rule here. The most persistent agent always wins over the long haul. We are going to hand you, wrapped up with a ribbon on a plate, we are going to hand you a marketing campaign where we have done all the work, and we give you a step-by-step plan how to impact people and be persistent. That takes a minimal amount of effort for you, because we've done all the work for you. We've done all the heavy lifting. Now, let's talk about business strategies now and drill into a real level. We have to build a robust marketing plan. What does that mean? Well, first of all, we have to use multiple means of advertising. Don't just send mailers. Now, we give away 6 key business mailers to reach FSBO clients in our last webinar. And by the way, you need to watch the last webinar if you haven't watched this one. Very soon we will have a place on the RE Broker website where you'll be able to see the post ones, our posted previous webinars. But the previous webinar, we gave away 6 of them. Now, here we're talking today, not just mailers, phone calls. We have phone scripts all written for you. Door hangers. We have professionally produced front and back printed door hangers you can custom edit to you. Emails. We have pre-written emails that are all based on market research that hit the pain points of our target market today. And belly to belly. Those phone scripts, if you get morphed into, if you get face to face, that's the most powerful opportunity you have to connect with a potential client. Now, intersperse different advertising approaches. So we're going to mix it up. You get mailer, you get phone calls, you get door hangers, you get email, you get belly to belly, and keep the plan going long enough to get results. What do we say? 10 plus times. Market research shows is where you start to get to that. It doubles the results. And we want to get maximum results for our agents. We want you to be maximally successful. Now, we gave out in our last webinar, and those are available for those who attend today. We will give you all of the assets to do this marketing plan. These are research-based, and they are designed to touch the key pain points. Research shows the pain points that FSBO sellers experience. Now, let me say this. 95% of all FSBO sellers for sale by owner will flip and get a listing agent. We're going to put you in a position where you're going to dominate. When they're ready to flip, they're going to know there's one persistent, incredible real estate agent who gets the job done. And we'll position you for that. So here's the example of the 6 mailers that are kind of the foundation. And now we're going to, this is just one dynamic, one level of how we're going to help you to be an effective marketer. By the way, the marketing principles that we are showing you today, they apply to any market niche you're going after. These are rules. These are marketing rules. I can go show you articles in Harvard Business Review. I can show you the best marketers on the planet. These are principles that are universal across industries. Now, we give you 2 door hangers today. This is some of the collateral we'll be giving you with different marketing approaches, but it builds one key message. Also, we're going to give you 3 emails. And each of them, again, are the 3 integrated three key integrated messages, one message behind all of it. Then 2 phone calls. Again, 2 key integrated messages. And then 2 belly-to-belly meetings. Now, if you've ever gotten in front of and tried to talk an FSBO agent or seller into listing with you, you know that it can be challenging. If that's your only contact, but we're going to lay the groundwork. But you get into those belly-belly meetings, and this isn't too bad. It's kind of like an arm wrestling. He doesn't look too mad. He's listening. If you get into this kind of belly-to-belly, you're probably upside down and you're in big trouble, because that guy looks like he's pretty mad. Now, if you get into the next scenario, how many know there are some times when this picture cracks me up. There are some times when you are not going to move them. I mean, I don't care what you think you've got in your arsenal. And you know what you do then is you move on, right? Okay, so, all right. Now, we have two key integrated messages for belly-to-belly meetings that are tied to those door hangers. Why? Because when you show up at a door, if they open the door, then you hand them the door hanger. Now you got a belly-to-belly. We have two key dynamic strategies that promotes really one underlying message. Now, a successful marketing plan, three things. The winners are, first of all, persistence. Success goes to the most motivated. Secondly, consistent. Success goes to the steady. You have to stay on it. You know, that's why we've produced for you a complete marketing, robust marketing plan, multi-dimensional marketing plan with a step-by-step instructions how to do it. Then the third one is insistence. It's not enough to be persistent and consistent. You have to be insistent. Success goes to the tenacious. We don't give up. Now, if you just think that people are going to call you up and ask you to list their home, and you know what, you don't think these words apply to you, I can guarantee you that your productivity is going to flounder. But if you understand that this is what it takes, and I've talked to a lot of top producers, these are the key traits of what makes somebody successful. You have to be persistent, you have to be consistent, and you have to be insistent. Now, here's the heartbeat of marketing. An effective marketing plan integrates a number of different marketing methods into one powerful repeating message. What's the message that we're going to give you? There's one message. One message that if for sale by owner, it penetrates the veil, believe me. And that's simply this. I am here for you. Now, we're going to lay out how we communicate this message. I am here for you. So we want to keep the patient alive. An effective marketing plan is like a heartbeat. A lot of people do one thing, one mailer, never bother anything else, not even a phone call. 76%, one mailer. Send out a letter. I can sell for you. It's like, well, I won't go into that, but anyway. Okay, so it's like a heartbeat. What we're going to give you is an 8-week process where you are going to use multi-dimensional marketing assets and collateral that we have provided for you, and we've given you a step-by-step guide. What do I do in week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4? And it's a complete bundled package that you can just pick up and use, readily use to build your business. So let's start the heartbeat. Where does it start? Well, first of all, week 1. Okay, the first standard mailer. I'm going to tell you something. Your mailer is stuck in a lot of other mail from other agents who send out their one letter, their one promotional piece. I can help you to list your home. This probably will go in the trash along with all the other ones. But you know what happens? Well, we got to keep the heartbeat going, keep the prospect alive. Week 2, and guess what? Now they have another mailer, and you know what this mailer does? This touches another pain point that makes FSBO sellers finally say, we can't do this. We need to list this home. We need to get it sold. And guess who's positioned? Now we're starting to stand out from the pack, but we've just begun. Look what happens in week 3. We call this a first saturation market meeting, a saturation market week. Week 3. What's going on in week 3? Well, check this out. We have a third specialized mailer. What do we mean by specialized? Well, this is different than the other 6. This is advertising something. What's the message here? I'll tell you what it is. I am here for you. Look at this. Sell your house. Get the free tools to market your house yourself. Now, you know what? Between you and me, we know 95% of them are not going to succeed, and they are going to look for an agent. But you're coming along as a value provider to say, look, I'm a pro, but you know what? And we'll show you how you position this. I've got some tools for you. Call today. You know what? I'll come by and I'll drop by and walk you through a professional guide to selling your home. Free home market analysis. If you're a real estate agent, you know how to do comps on homes. And by the way, a free for sale by owner open house packet. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Now, this happens. The mailer comes first of the week. Now, what happens next? Well, next is email number 1. And I want to dive in because I want you to understand the marketing strategy that we're giving you. These are all pre-written. Yeah, put it in your own language, edit it if you want. But you know what? These are all based on market research. They're very effective. So here's the first email. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. My name is John Smith. The reason I'm calling is I see you put your home on the market, and I'm sure you're eager to get the best price for your home and sell it in the fastest possible time. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a real estate expert for your neighborhood. And I want to offer you 2 free, no obligation services that are proven resources to help you sell your home by yourself. I'm going to help you. I'm here for you. Please understand that there is absolutely no obligation or pressure of any kind associated with these offers. First, I'd be happy to give you a market-proven strategy packet to sell your house. It's called A Professional Guide to Selling Your Home. I'm going to give you this. And the second free no obligation offer is an FSBO open house packet. I'm going to give you that as well. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm happy to conduct a market analysis of your home, help walk you through how to market your home, and determine the greatest sales price you can get within a given time period. Be assured that this is a free 20-minute, 100% no-pressure consultation. It's a free, no-obligation service that can help you to sell your own home for the greatest price in the quickest time frame, given the realities of today's market. If I can help you to sell your home and achieve, now get what's going on, and achieve your objectives, then perhaps you'll remember me when you go to buy your next home. Now, we know how it works. People know, I got to get something out of it. They're not stupid. Maybe I could get you to be, help you to buy your next home. And by the way, my second possibility is my only request is if you decide to list your home after giving it your best shot to sell it yourself, that you consider letting me be your listing agent. It's a personal joy of mine to help people on their journey. And I've found when you serve others and put their needs first, that my business takes care of itself. I think Jesus said something like that. It's better to give than receive. It just all comes back to you on the waters. I will be giving you a follow-up call to this email, or you're certainly free to call me. Now, talk about standing out from the pack. Wow. We have the third specialized mailer offer. We have an email that follows, so they're probably getting that email, and we recommend sending that on Wednesday or Thursday, so it arrives about the same time as the mail, as the direct mail piece in their home. They get an email from you. And then the third one is the door hanger. And this door hanger, guess what it says? It's branded to the same exact message. Look, call today for your free gifts. A professional, we go out and we hang it on their door in week 3. Why? This is a market saturation week. We are beyond standing out from the pack. Now, if you don't want to work, I want to talk about working on your business, not working in your business. You can stay home and send emails and try to make phone calls, or you can get out and work your business. 95% of these people are going to flip and list their home with an agent. Free home market analysis, free FSBO open house packet. You see, you can download that. We're going to show you how to get these assets at the end of this webinar. You can download those, print it out, staple it on the corner, and hand it to these things as packets to them. And they're very, very powerful tools. We'll dig in a little bit and show you what's inside those because they're very powerful. Flip side, no pressure, no obligation. These are editable. This is all set to go as a door hanger in uprinting.com's, and we'll revisit that at the end, that domain. Uprinting.com's, we found them to be the cheapest, quickest, best printing option. You can go to anybody else you want, but this fits their templates. What we send you is an editable PDF. Put in your name, put in your picture, put in your contact info. Get this thing printed, have it in your hands, and start sticking them on doors. And these cost 37 cents a piece if you get a minimum print run. Unbelievable value to be able to make. And what do? If you knock on the door, you give them this. What do you do if they open the door? Well, you got that phone script, and you've got it memorized that you're going to follow up with. And now it's better than a phone call. Now it's a face-to-face, belly-to-belly. You're involved with an opportunity to communicate with the seller. Now, phone call number 1. So what's phone call number 1 look like? Well, let me just dive in here real quick so you understand the strategy again. The top of it's very similar. You should receive an email from me this week. The reason I'm calling is that I see you've put your home on the market. I'm a real estate expert for your neighborhood, and I want to offer 2 free, no obligation services. What the phone call is saying, what the mailer sent, it's saying what the door hanger is saying, the email, it's all the same. Be assured this is a free 20-minute bottom paragraph here, no pressure consultation. Now, I want to go to the end of this phone script. If I can help you to sell your home and achieve your objectives, and perhaps you'll remember me when you go to buy your next home. My only request is if you decide to list your home after giving it your best shot. Now, we're going to be engaging them over 8 weeks. We know that these people typically flip in 90 days and give up and list. 95% are going to flip and list it. You're going to be there for the majority of their journey. Now, the final paragraph, it's at the very bottom. You need to bring the close in a phone conversation. Always close. Is there a time I could come by to help you to sell your house? What are you saying? Is there a time I can come by and get your listing? No. Is there a time I can come by and help you to sell your house? I am here for you. My schedule is totally flexible, and I can make a meeting work at your convenience. I'll tell you something. This is the way we win our way into people. We serve them. We serve them well. Who are they going to consider to be the best, most professional, persistent kind of agent that could actually sell their house is somebody who demonstrates this kind of competency. So phone call number 1. Now, what goes on? Well, the heartbeat continues. What goes on in week number 4? You know what? We're just going to touch them with a third standard mailer. What are we doing? We're touching another market-proven pain point that they're feeling. And again, your face is in front of them, your contact information is in front of them, and these are editable PDFs. Now, second saturation mark. What's week 5 look like? Well, this is another week where we're going to saturate them, saturation marketing, but it's a different approach. We're going to come at a different angle. And are you ready for this? This may surprise you. And yes, you can do this. And yes, it wins your way in where you're going to be their agent. Now, fourth standard mailer, okay, got it. That arrives in the mail. Now, guess what happens after that? Well, after that is email number 2. Email number 2 has already been written for you. What does it say? How are we using an innovative approach to make this market saturation week powerful? Well, let me show you the door hangers. Get this. Get the exposure you need to sell your house. Look at the top of this door hanger. I would like to conduct a free open house for you. This allows me to help market your house and connect with potential buyers where I may represent them as their agent. You're saying, I am here for you. I'll come do your open house for you. I'll help market your house. I'll be there. Now, we know they just do not have the MLS exposure. We know that, you may walk away and say, boy, it's just because we're not on the MLS and they're feeling the pain points, but you are there for them and you can't do this alone. You have to have them there because you can't represent their home because you haven't signed a contract, but you can be there to represent the people who come and maybe be the buyer's agent on their behalf. Again, backside, your picture, no pressure, no obligation, great negotiating skills, marketing expert, free open house. I am here for you. Now, phone call number 2. Guess what phone call number 2 is about? It's about, hey, I'd like to do a free open house for you, and I could help connect with people who come to buy homes. It's part of my business, and this is a win-win that I can help you, and this can help me build my business. Now, I can hear the heartbeat. Here we go. Week number 6. What's happening week number 6? Just a standard mailer. But you're still in the game. You're still communicating. What happens in week number 7? Keep the prospect alive. You know what happens to a lot of people? Instead of the heartbeat, you get one boop, boop, and then it red flatlines. There's no more heartbeat. Why? Because you don't get this done with one mailer, with one letter, with one piece of collateral. The way you win people, the way you get market share is a multi-dimensional, comprehensive marketing plan. And so what happens in week 7? You know what? The 6th standard mailer. And in week 8, don't stop until the final heartbeat. We've written a final email. Why? Because you have to. Now, it's really well written. I think you can see from the material we've developed, our marketing department's been working overtime producing this collateral for you. It's super well written, certainly can edit anything, but this becomes something very easy for you to just send out as an email. And again, start tracking these FSBO sellers in your neighborhood. Go on to Craigslist or FSBO.com. Start approaching them, start contacting them. The lowest hanging fruit we have found is Craigslist. And there's a lot of them constantly in your geographic farm, the zip codes that you reach, that you can send out and start aggressively a comprehensive multi-dimensional marketing plan. Now, let's just talk about this. We have done all the heavy lifting. How? Let me let you look inside. The Agent's Comprehensive Marketing Guide. We send you a guide. This is one of the big pieces of collateral we send you. It's a complete marketing guide with all the tools, the collateral that we've mentioned above, and it contains easy step-by-step instructions exactly what to do and when to do it. Now, it has integrated phone and belly-to-belly scripts. It has integrated emails. Here's an example of the master instruction guide. See how detailed this is? Week 1, what do I do? Week 2, what do I do? Week 3, what do I do? And when? It tells me to send out that specialized mailer. And then Wednesday or Thursday, optimal to arrive at the same time as the direct mailing piece, send email 1. Place door hanger number 1. We do that on the following Saturday, which is proven to be optimal. And then it goes right down through every single week what you do when. Now, what's at the bottom of this? All of the emails written that you can copy and paste. What's down below? All of the phone scripts. We even have, if you don't get them on the phone, we have even written voicemail scripts for you to leave a voicemail that's punchy and the right length that will continue to keep you in the game and in front of them. So here's our marketing gifts to you. 6 pieces of integrated business collateral today. Number 1, the Agent's Comprehensive Marketing Guide. Number 2, the new services-oriented mail. You remember that direct mail piece where we're offering the free goods to them to drop by their home. Pieces of collateral 3 and 4 are 2 message-integrated door hangers, front and back printed, beautifully produced. Again, if you put your picture onto any collateral, make sure, if you're going to use uprinting.com, make sure you get the proof that your photo is high-res enough to match our artwork and to match print quality business collateral. Number 5, a professional guide to sell your home that you hand to them as a key asset that you are able to give to your prospects that you're working. Here's a look at it, a professional guide. Use this tool to establish rapport with an FSBO seller, and with it you can help them to establish a sale price. How do you do that? Well, first of all, here's the steps to the professional guide. Walks them through 3 key steps. By the way, honestly, we wrote this to intimidate them. Look at the recommended experts they have to be in contact with if they want to sell this themselves. Home inspector, title escrow company, real estate lawyer, real estate appraiser, home warranty company, mortgage company. You know what? We can say in conversation, by the way, we do all this for you. You know, they don't understand the value that we bring as real estate professionals. And as this goes down through, it's intimidating for a reason, because it's a big deal selling a home, and they should be using a professional to do it. Research shows them to get the top dollar. By the way, here's a merchandising review guide that is also in this packet. You can help them to look at the price of their home. You can even help them to evaluate, you know, how available are they? Look at the bottom to flexibility to show the property. All of a sudden, it's a pain point. Yeah, man, we're just working so many hours. Or what's the exterior appeal? This goes on and on through 1 through 5 and a bunch of yes/no stuff that causes them to understand truly how ill-equipped they are to be a professional marketing their own property, but you're just doing a service for them. But we set you up with this merchandising review guide where you walk them through. Now, these 6 pieces of literature, the Agent's Comprehensive Marketing Guide, the new service-oriented mailer, the integrated door hangers, the professional guide to sell your home. Here's the 6th piece, an FSBO open house packet. What's in that? Well, an open house checklist, an open house sign-in sheet, an open house sign, open house letter to neighbors, critical marketing piece, and then an open house sample marketing flyer. Now, they can't do anything with it. You're giving it to them. Of course, you can do something with it as a real estate professional. And again, we are there. What's the message? I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And you know what we also know? We can be there for them, but 95% of them are not going to be successful in FSBO selling. So, produce great business collateral. I mentioned this domain. Write it down. uprinting.com. If you want to print door hangers, this is how you do it. This is inside for door hangers, size 3.5 by 8.5, 10-point cardstock gloss. You have different choices of paper, printed front and back. Quantity 250 is the smallest order you can get, but guess what? 37 cents a piece, $92.18 is what it will cost you for 250 door hangers. That can absolutely, you're working on your business now. You're not buried working in your business. You're working on growing your business. So, time management, working on, not just in, plus lead generation, plus business strategies equals your business success. Now, I want to talk about our next webinar in early March. We are so excited about this. We've been working on this. We're going to talk about a huge untapped source of leads. I just, right in front of my eyes, watched $12,000 go away from me because I wasn't connected to this source of leads. I literally missed it by one day. $12,000 listing commission on this property that an agent that I know that's a competitor got. and they were able to sell it in one day. That's how hard they worked to make their 12,000 bucks, because it was an unbelievable opportunity. We're also going to give you 2 free business systems. We're going to take you inside and show you how to use these systems. They're totally free, and these are critical business systems that can revolutionize your business as a real estate agent. So just be ready for the invites. As an RE broker agent, you receive that. We kind of have a mixed audience today. If you're not an RE broker agent, you might want to try to email and see when the next webinar is going to come. Okay, so get your free marketing gifts. Here's how you get them. Here's the instructions. For the FSBO Sales Expert Agent Marketing Guide, this is the step-by-step marketing guide, week 1, week 2, week 3, the sample phone scripts, etc. This is available to all agents. If you're RE broker or you're another agent, just email info@operacom.com and we'll send that out to you, that guide. And it shows you how to do a lot of stuff. But if you're an RE broker agent, all you have to do is type in "I'm an REE broker agent" in the subject line, and you are going to get the new custom mailer with the messages of the assets that you're going to give them as an agent. 2 custom designed door hangers that are editable to you. The professional guide, how to sell your home, that you go out and walk them through, and it literally forces them as they go through that, and you're helping them to go, this is too much for me. How can we list this? Let me tell you what, and you say at that moment, you say, look, I can get you 10% at least more. The averages are at least 10% to 20% more by using a listing agent, and I can sell it in 25% less time than an FSBO sale. And the open house packet, how to do all of these are emailed to you as business collateral. One of them, 2 of them actually, the custom mailer and the door hangers, you'll have to customize. They're editable PDFs and take them up to uprinting.com to get the business collateral in your hand. The others, you're just going to print as packages to hand to potential clients as you walk them through a marketing process. We've worked our heart out to give you, just hand you with a bow wrapped around it, a marketing campaign, step-by-step, dot-to-dot, that will help you to be effective and make a difference. One more time, I want to give a shout out to RE Broker Group. By the way, we've had agents asking us, outside agents, can we buy this collateral? And we have to tell them, I'm sorry, they've gotten into bidding wars. Well, how much could I pay? And, this has been produced by RE Broker, and it's just for their agent. They've paid for this to be produced by us, and it's just for their agents. Sorry about that. Now it's time for Q&A, and we want to flip back out of the PowerPoint and just go to Q&A opportunity now for any of you who have a question. We have a tremendous attendance today, record attendance. We're excited to have you here. And if you have any questions, wow, I'm hearing this stuff. I'm not an RE broker agent. How can I get the business materials that you've demonstrated on this webinar? Oh no, I'm sorry you had to ask that. Before we got to the Q&A queue, I already answered it. We have so many agents asking us this. Here we have another one. Oh, that was coming from Chris. Here's another webinar. We love it. Send us praises. We love it, right? It encourages us because my team works so hard. When I send them these, they are so excited. Here's one. Wow, can't wait for the March webinar from Ben Lerman. Here's another one. Thank you so much for such great material from Olga Stratolat. Here's another one. Do we have these presentations available online? Indy, we will. We're working on that where you can watch it over and over again. We're going to repeat this webinar because this webinar maxed out and we got a bunch of agents that wanted to get in. You were fortunate enough to get in today, but we're going to redo this webinar. We actually have people watching the same webinar more than once because they want to just absorb it all. And I know we move pretty fast, but we try to make it very clear moving fast with the slides and the builds that we do. Now, what's the cost for this marketing plan? Mohammed, there's no cost. Mohammed Mirza, there's no cost. If you're an RE broker agent, there's no cost. The whole thing is free for you. It's been paid for already by your broker, REBroker.com. So can we get copies of the PowerPoint presentations for this webinar and the previous one? Carlos, we can't do that. This is proprietary material. That we can't have this material be used to train other agents. This just belongs to the RE Broker, RE Broker family. How can I get the last webinar info? please email, it's Shelly Johnson, please email info@operacom.com, and we'll make you aware right when we get that website up so that you can go in and watch the previous one. Bernadette Andrews, are the scripts available in the marketing packet? Absolutely, Bernadette. We have the scripts, the phone scripts, the emails. Literally, we have done it all. We've done all the lifting. All you have to do is pull those things up, put your name in, send those emails, memorize the talking points in those phone scripts. Here's another one from Russ Whitehead. Great information. Cannot wait for the marketing guide. Keep up the information. Russ, thanks for that encouragement. By the way, if any of you want to encourage us, our team will take it all, because as you can tell, we work very hard. Any other questions or comments before we close out today? We always try to keep these moving very fast and keep them informative. I just want to thank you all for an incredible time today. Here's another one from Carlos. Another great job. Thank you so much. And help us to help serve you. Repeat the email address Will Hardy writes. That's info, I-N-F-O, @operacom, OPRECOM.com, Will. And you can email us. How I started this marketing plan, please. How do you start it? As soon as you email us, I'm an RE broker agent. Mohammed, if you are, I don't know if you are. If you are, I'm an RE broker agent. Look at yes, you are. Okay, Mohammed. Then what you're going to do is just, when you get that material, print out the agent's guide. It's a master guide, and it will literally say, week 1, here's what I do. Here's what I do week 2, week 3, week 4. And it walks you through everything, detail by detail. There's nothing left to your imagination or to figure out. We've done it all for you. Any other thoughts, questions, comments? Okay, well, thank you so much for being with us today. We're so excited to share this stuff. We can't wait for March. We will be rebroadcasting this so that we can, we'll be rebroadcasting this in case any of you want to see this. And as an RE broker agent, you'll certainly be getting those notifications. Thank you so much for your time. Hey, have a great week and have a great future in your business. God bless you.
Yeah, we're out. Never mind. I'm like, oh, mute it, but I ended it already.
It's over.